Hold on. We just uncovered
something
interesting. Maybe. Just going to keep going with our prying bars.
I'm just going to do whatever Andrew tells me to do.
Like a good girl.
Like a good girl.
All right. Let's keep prying. Prying. Trying and prying.
An uninsurable historic farmhouse, a rundown country store, 2.5 acres of pure potential. In November of 2025, my wife Jen and I found exactly what we didn't know we were looking for in Deltaville, Virginia. As recent empty nesters with a serious DIY itch, we couldn't resist the laid-back vibe, the incredible sailing, and the chance to build a gathering place for family and friends. Welcome to the BSR Adventures podcast. This is the story of what happens next.
All right, good morning from Deltaville. It's spring, as you can tell by our shorts and
our suspenders.
And our suspenders.
I've got my spring suspenders
You've got
on.
the spring suspenders on.
Yeah. In the fall, I take them off and they fall.
And they hibernate.
Yeah.
So what do we got in store today, Andrew?
Well, if you've been following along, we know that this house is sitting on the ground. It's got a lot of rotted sills and joists under the first floor. We have committed to lifting it. So we're going to lift it up about 2 feet, slightly less than 2 feet. So we have about a 12-inch crawl space. In order to lift it, we need to have a house moving company or house lifting company come in with I-beams through the walls, lift the house by its walls off of the old floor, and demolish the old floor, put in a foundation, drop it back down on a new floor. That's the plan. To do that, we got to take the
porch off.
Take the porch off, and there's some nice historic elements to this porch, so we're going to try to do it gingerly. We're going to take and we're going to strip off the roof first, and then we're going to get into kind of disassembling it and try to, repurpose and reuse as much of particularly the older wood as we can, because it has character. So that's the plan. We got our handy dandy trailer over here,
right.
Our dump trailer.
This is where we put all the debris, all the waste goes in here, and then we've been hauling it to the dump.
Yeah.
We can usually get a morning's worth of work into a trailer, so
yeah,
we're about to get started on that.
All right, so let's get into it. Yeah, so here we are. Got all the shingles and most of the tar paper off.
I've still got a section I'm finishing up over here, but
yeah,
at least a couple hundred nails. That's a lot of nails.
Yeah, we're
a lot of nails.
We're looking at some, half-inch, pretty new, mostly pressure-treated plywood. So this stuff could come in handy in other parts of the project later, so we're just in the spirit of being budget conscious. And also, we may actually rebuild the porch in a very similar fashion, so we may actually reuse a lot of this stuff when we put the porch back on the house. So we'll see, but that means getting all the nails out of everything, so that's slow going.
That's what we're doing.
It's slow going. Show us what you're doing, Jen.
Well, we're
risking your life.
Risking my life. We're getting all these nails out, so I'm awkwardly getting in there, pulling it out, putting it in my little box. And then going on to the next one. Some of them are really deep in here, so it's hard to, I'm having trouble getting these ones out. So if I can't get it out, then I just leave it and figure Andrew will
Andrew will come back and get it. Thanks.
I'll get the low-hanging fruit over here, the ones that have a little lip.
But I mean, you can see the roof deck. If you look down in the cracks, you can see it's over top of planks that were probably rotted, and you can see here areas where the plywood was laid over top of rotten planks. And then this section looks like an older repair. I'm not sure when that would have been done, but it seems like different wood, rustier nails. So it sort of suggests that this thing has been repaired in sections over the years. But there it is.
There's Lola.
And there's Lola.
Coming out from her little rest. She was having a rest somewhere.
Speak. 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 That's right.
Good girl.
That's what speak sounds like. What about sit? Can you sit? Sit. Sit. Oh, yes. Hold on. We just uncovered something interesting. Maybe. Which is,
who can say?
Look behind me. The original siding looks like the original color of this house was red.
Are you sure? It just looks like kind of like wood.
Come look.
I'm right here. I'm looking.
Closer.
I'm looking.
Come closer.
I'm looking over here.
And you're telling me that doesn't look like red paint?
I don't know. It looks kind of like you know how some wood has a red undertone?
Yeah.
Is that a dumb thought?
I don't know. It looks like red paint.
But why would it be so faded that it's barely red if it was really red?
Because it was paint from 1860 that didn't have all the binding agents and everything. Like, I don't know.
Does that mean we should repaint the house red?
I don't know.
I do like red.
Red's cool.
That's why I'm always wearing this red shirt.
Yeah. I just wonder, like, if maybe we could do some research and see if that was a popular house color in 1860, what it would have meant.
I'm not sure it goes with the green roof.
It really doesn't.
Might be a little too Christmassy.
Yeah. Well,
be the Christmas house.
Doesn't mean we have to make it red, but
that's the interesting.
Okay, so I think we made another interesting discovery. So if you look back behind me, you'll see there's an old roof line, and you can see a bunch of like a line in the old red paint, and you can see kind of like nail holes if you look closely, where there's a bunch of roof flashing. And so it looks like this house used to have a much smaller porch. It would have just been like a porch just in front of the front door, because that's roughly where we're looking right here. It's like below the front door. So I think
I don't really see what you're talking about.
Well, here, let's do a closer look. You see how there's a line in the red paint, a diagonal, and there's a bunch of little nails along that diagonal.
Yeah.
That's from
Oh, you think that was like a little
That's from flashing.
smaller triangle
Yeah,
roof?
that's an old roof line.
Huh.
And it's originally where the flashing would have been, I believe, because let's see, if that's true, you should see it mirrored on the other side.
Yeah.
And you do. If you come over here, you can also see that same diagonal. So it means that the porch actually originally was much smaller on this house. It was just like a vestibule in front of the front door.
Keep the rain off.
Yeah, but
Huh.
interesting. So it's kind of the opposite of what we were thinking.
I know, we want to go bigger,
We want to go bigger,
but it was smaller.
it was a smaller porch. Interesting.
Con suspiros de amor. Me llama mi ventura, están en tu poder. Me llama en ventura, están en tu poder.
There's never-ending nails.
It's a lot.
Never-ending nails.
Maybe they were just using different materials because they just had different material laying around. Who knows?
Wow. They sure nailed it down.
Well, tell us what we've accomplished today. Look at that.
Got all the shingles off.
All the shingles, all the tar paper.
And oh, I was just wondering if Lola, why she was being so docile for the last few hours.
She hears you talking to a camera and she wants to bark. Yeah.
She wants to be part of it. I thought it would happen faster. Taking off the roof, like you would just take it off. And it's really multi-layered, isn't it? I
Yeah,
think
it's a lot.
this angle gives you a good sense of like the
All the layers.
plywood, wood, rafters, more wood, more rafters.
Yeah, it's a lot. Hello. Here we are. It's day 2 of porch demolition.
Yes, day 2 of porch demo. It's about to rain here, so we're gonna see what we can get in before the rains come.
Yeah.
Let's plan today, Andrew.
Well, we've been taking the sheathing off, and some of this is nice, like marine grade pressure treated plywood, and then the old underlayment under that, a lot of it is dry rotted, and it's got a lot of mold on it. So
That's gonna be trash, probably?
well, we're going to keep sections of it because it's cool, and it's old growth pine, heart pine. So it'd be fun to maybe like build some furniture out of that later. So I don't
You think
think.
you could like sand off the mold?
Yeah, yeah, you can always run it through a thickness planer and take it down a little bit. But yeah, we're trying to recycle as much as we can, and yeah, it's just a very time-consuming process to try to pry everything off and not destroy it. So that's, you know, but we're committed to trying to save as much as we can. So just going to keep going with our prying bars
I'm just gonna do whatever Andrew tells me to do,
like a good girl.
like a good girl.
All right. All right, we've got a lot of the roofing taken care of. We still have some of the underlayment to take off, but before we get too much further, we want to try to see what's required to get the planking on the underside of the porch off, because we may need to access it from above and kind of pound it. We don't want to remove everything up there and make it impossible to walk up there to be able to access the planking here, so we're just trying to get the order of operations. So we're going to see if we can get some of this down without damaging it too badly. Might be challenging. It looks a little dry rotted. It's very thin pine, and it's got a lot of rot, so I'm not sure how salvageable it is. Screw gun. Safety glasses. Yeah, I mean that's just because of the it's all cupped. Cupped.
Not punky, but cupped.
Cupped.
It's hard to see, but it's kind of.
It's weird though. I would have expected
Slightly
it to cup in the
concave.
other direction because this is the painted side. So it's kind of interesting.
Is it just all the weight of stuff kind of pushing it down?
No, it has to do with moisture, I think. Moisture and heat. Moisture and heat. Took a couple tries to find the right size hex. See if we can do this. Safety goggles. Keep prying, trying and prying. So one thing that we've learned over our time in the South is that this blue, this color, you see it pretty often on the undersides of porches. And supposedly it keeps the bees from building nests in your porch. I'm not sure if that's true, but that's what we've been told. And there are surprisingly few remnants of hornets' nests in the roof here. So given that there's, actually good-sized gaps between these boards, I would have expected to find a lot more hornet nests. So maybe this blue paint thing actually works. Well, making good progress on the disassembly, although discovering that there's a lot more dry rot in a lot more places than we had hoped. So not a lot of salvageable wood, but some of it could turn into something cool. I doubt we'll repurpose it for the porch again, but we'll certainly try to take some inspiration from it. And I don't know, maybe we can make some cool furniture out of found wood kind of looking stuff. But might start to become one of those people that has too much wood in his shed. We'll see. We're done with the underside. We got all the cool blue paneling off. Managed to save some of it, but sadly a lot of it disintegrated as we were taking it off. So yeah, getting down to the end here. Now we just have to go back up and finish the roof and then take down all the railings and posts and flooring and footings. So probably a couple more hours work here, but making good progress. It's starting to rain, and it's a good thing we're able to work under the porch in the rain. So it's thank goodness that the thing we need to work on is under the porch, because otherwise the rain would really put a damper on things.
We'd really be getting wet.
Yeah, we'd
really
be getting soaked. We didn't have
nice
this
porch cover.
porch.